Welcome to the Philosophy for Philistines channel, where we will have engaging conversations about the dangers of forgetting our past, where the foundations of liberty under law were laid. I invite all of you who are interested in peace, order, and good governance to join these vital discussions. It is my opinion that we need to be grateful for that remarkable inheritance and build upon it rather than tear it down. So, in the vein of looking at cancel culture and the harm it's doing, I'd like to begin this discussion by mentioning to you, dear folks, that we're expanding to Rumble as well as on YouTube, where we'll continue to publish our podcasts, and also encourage all of you to join in this discussion. Since I taught root cause analysis, it is one of my greatest desires in dealing with our current societal crisis to look at the root cause for the dire problems that we're facing as a society, and not only look at the root cause, but look at the symptoms of that cause, all the causalities, and look at what we can do to correct it. So in that vein, I wrote the following yesterday. This will become my master video on both channels, on Rumble and on YouTube, where we'll continue on with these discussions on philosophy pared down for the common man, which is why the channel is called, of course, Philosophy for Philistines. So what I wrote yesterday: I spent a great deal of difficult time in thought, prayer, and meditation. I am sharing what I have come to understand from having been exposed to radical social collectivism up close and personal, some of which I cannot share because it would require me to speak about others close to me whose stories are theirs alone to tell. What I will share in this post is my best summation of what we are looking at today and why it is happening. This present moment in Western history represents an utter rejection of the West's greatest achievement, that the sovereign and accountable person lies at the very nexus of society. For it is individual liberty and the fanning of the spark of divinity within each of us which makes us wholly unique persons that are the very building blocks for peace, order, and good government. There has never been a tyrannical regime in all of recorded human history based on individual liberty and a rule of law which protects private property. All forms of murderous, authoritarian governments are built on the rejection of the individual, are based upon social collectivism, are founded upon the dismissal of personal autonomy, and contain the prerequisite elements of an artificially created conflict between victim and victimizer. To the extent a regime practices these policies will determine how tyrannical it will become. Any epithet you might apply to social collectivism, from Nazism to political Islamism to radical socialism to postmodern critical theory, are based on dehumanizing the sovereign person by swallowing them up in a faceless collective which renders our humanhood, our personhood, meaningless. It turns humanity into the living carnation of the Borg, and I've seen the Borg myself. This is the difference between ideologies which invariably enslave by rejecting individualization from real philosophies which can liberate humanity by awakening the uniquely divine in each of us. So please share these posts, become involved in this discussion. If you have not yet subscribed, do so. And when you like a podcast, ring that bell and place your comments below. We need to have an open discussion. As Professor Gadd often says, when he gets ticked off by seeing things that well, they're mind pathogens. They awaken his inner honey badger. I like that phrase because I am violently opposed to anything that prevents us from becoming fully actualized individuals, accountable, responsible to help steer the ship of state. Let's get involved in this discussion, folks. Share these videos. Post them again on your social media platforms. Involve your family and friends in this important discussion. And don't let cancel culture cancel you. God bless you all. Have a great day.